deserve to. So please step forward.
Oh wow! Cool costume.
What's your name? We can't get them. It's range. Can we turn on her mic? If anyone wants to.
Hello.
Yay! You look very pretty.
Thank you. I'm Delaney, and this question is for Matt Smith.
Hello.
Hi. What's your favorite gadget, button, or screen in the TARDIS?
What's my favorite gadget?
Button or screen in the TARDIS, yeah. That's gadget, button, or screen.
Oh,
I think control
great
panel.
question. My favorite gadget, button or screen in the TARDIS? Well, I love, because in the TARDIS, each area has a particular job. So when you get there, no word of a lie, on your first day, you get like a handbook of what it all does. And so there's a navigational area, there's a lab. You like hanging out in the lab, don't you? You play with the lab stuff, all those magnetized bits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but then they disappeared.
Yeah, someone's still anyway. But my favourite bit is actually the gear and the lever that flies it. Because of the rhythm of it, I can go whoosh, sort of whiz off, and off we go. But have you got a favourite bit?
No.
Well, you know, it's
Good question.
yeah.
Seriously, if all the dollars without a door allowed, I'd be like, take my brain, I don't care, kill me. Sure, whatever you want. I know, although we did learn on an episode that you ride the brake too hard on landings.
Oh, yes, exactly. Yeah. And it was River giving me grief over it, wasn't it? Well, it was the blue buttons, the
blue boringers.
Yeah, blue boringers. That was it. Yeah.
Well, and then again, I think as a fan, that's what people really appreciate about your approach to the show is that you can take something like that iconic woo noise and then just as a quick throwaway joke, just make it like explain something about it and give us something new.
Reinvent it.
Yeah, it was fun though. I got in trouble for it. I think some people were. I mean, I think it's possible that River was winding him up.
Okay.
Only because I happened to notice, and no one has complained about this, that when River flies the TARDIS in future episodes, it still makes that noise. You can't trust that.
All right. Popcorn.
Is anyone not coming dressed as a dog?
They're very tenacious ways.
Great costume. It's really good costume.
Doctor, we need again.
So your question is short.
In the entire Hall of Age.
Okay, no, I get it. This is classic Doctor Who.
Will there be a multiple Doctor episode?
No, there will be a multiple Doctor episode because she likes some sweet Doctor on Doctor action.
I'm not going to tell you. Sorry.
Nice try, Dalek. I like how he's explaining to the Dalek. Okay, so now if you can just right in front of that guy, right in front of him. What is your name, sir?
Mario?
And what is your question?
I love how the question has been in front of us all along since the first Doctor, way back when the show started. Steve, when and how did you come up with this?
Steve.
Storyline? Steven!
Steve, when you thought of Doctor Who in 1963...
Well, William Hartnell said to me, what is my character's name? And I said, no, Bill, we're keeping it secret. I was surprised by my authority since I was 1 year old at the time. Well, I mean, to be honest, he's been there from the start, hasn't he? It really is. He never gives his name. Other Time Lords do. Everybody else does. He never gives his name, and the show is called Doctor Who. Clearly the question is tremendously important, and only I know why.
But honestly, do you have an idea that you will never tell anyone, or is it just something that you've never even decided?
No, we actually found out the truth. I'm not, but I can't
Are
pass
you
it on.
Welcome to our life. It's a succession of Stephen knowing information, having the power to withhold it, and smiling at us.
Have I found out the Doctor's real name?
Do you know? Do you have an idea?
Do I have an idea?
Yeah.
Yes.
He knows, and he won't tell me!
It doesn't mean... Oh, well, no, it's...
What is it?
You'll see. Did somebody ask what it is? Yeah. I was trying to... Would it be a bit of an anticlimax just to reveal it like that?
All right, his name is Keith. Whatever. His name is Keith Doctor. All right. Thank you. Hi, what is your name?
Hi, my name is Mary, and I want to know, you guys have been on so many fantastic journeys and seen and met so many fantastic people. Who is your favorite person or your favorite creature that you met?
Good question.
All right.
We had dinner with one of our favourite actors
I was going to say...
the other night, One.
Oh, no, go.
No, go.
No, you can...
Please.
But you'll deliver it better.
Adrian I know she's way more beautiful.
No!
Go on. And also, because you're kindred spirits.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I just sound like I'm obsessed with ginger people. Vincent Van Gogh.
Tony. James Corden as well. He's
Weeping Angels are my favourite monsters.
Yeah, we've had so many amazing people. I mean, it's one of the brilliant things about this show is that every week, or every couple of weeks, you're working with some new great people. There's some great people coming up in this series.
And at the moment, we've got Dame Diana Rigg in, who obviously she's totally wonderful in it. So, yeah, very exciting.
Excellent. Hello.
Hello.
What is your question? I'm sorry. There's just a little something right here. Got it.
My name is Charlotte Kuzer, and I love you all. My question was, in the episode The Pandorica opens, all the big evil heavy hitters joined together to fight the Doctor, and I was wondering if you were ever going to have any other alliances between the evil guys.
Can you imagine how long the meeting must have been to get the Pandorica Alliance together? It must have been hell. The Weeping Angels refusing to come in because the lights were on. I think such a useless alliance of readily defeatable foes could never ever be reconvened. And what was the end result of they blew up the universe. They must be thinking 48,000 years in preparation and we accidentally blew up the universe.
Guys, around for like 1,000 years. By the way, I do love the tactic of pointing a heart at someone when you're like, so I really love you guys. What is it? Thank you. What is your name?
Hi, I'm Mary. My question is for Karen. In the next season of Community, they said there was going to be an Inspector Spacetime convention. I know you always get really excited about it. Have you been in talks to get on that?
I have not been in talks, but I really like Inspector Spacetime. I think it's really funny to see the show in spoof form. And they do funny British accents as well. Yeah. It's like, alright!
Is this like your impression of me?
Yeah, I would love to, is the answer to that.
All right, next question.
Hello.
Idris.
I really loved the Neil Gaiman episode. That was very nice, wasn't it? Yes. And I was wondering, for all of our actors, what's your favorite costume that you've worn during the series? And for poor Matt, what's your favorite bow tie?
Guys?
My favourite costume is the Roman centurion.
I think I know what yours is.
No, answer it for me.
Kiss a ground police uniform?
Yeah, correct! Just go see lots of them out there. Hello!
Hey, kiss the ground.
Could you guess mine, do you think?
Is it the tweed and the bow tie?
Yeah, maybe tweed, bow tie, and fez.
Do you like the Stetson?
Stetsons are cool, but fezzes. I mean, come on, although, what Stephen does is, I go, can I have a hat, right? And then he goes, yeah, I've given you a hat. And then I read it, and I realise it's a fez. So I think, well, I'm going to look like a pillock. And then what he does is, I have it for like a minute, and he gets River to shoot it and blow it up.
What is your, by the way, I do want to say, I want to thank you for, the four of these folks came when bowled against us on Celebrity Bowling, and Karen Gillan turned out to be a surprisingly impressive bowler. Did you know that you had this hidden bowling skill?
I honestly had no idea that I could bowl until we did it with you guys.
Is this something you're going to take back home with you?
Yeah, I'm going to introduce all my UK friends to it on a regular basis.
It was amazing. Everything she was doing shouldn't have worked. She was using these three fingers and just went and literally screamed. Like the ball would go right into the pocket every time. We were like, what's happening? What is your name? Questions?
Hi, my name is Greg. I'm a big fan of both Doctor Who and
Duckman?
Top Gear.
Top Gear.
And when Matt was on,
Top Gear.
They asked what your craziest fan encounter was, and I have the same question for the entire cast.
The craziest fan encounter?
Not like misery craziest, but like...
No, fun, crazy.
I mean, crazy, I think just that Tumblr party we turned up to yesterday. It's like, you know, we had no idea.
Yeah. Can you remember though the one where where were we shooting? I don't know what episode we were shooting, but it was in Wales, and we got in the car, and there was a lady there who told me that I was an exact replica of her pet hedgehog. She kissed me, and then the security were like, whoa, crazy hedgehog lady.
And that same woman grabbed me and was like, are you Matt's girlfriend? And I was like, no, absolutely not. She's like, okay then.
She came to me, had a conversation with me, and said, I think Matt Smith looks just like a hedgehog. A picture of him on my wall, and pictures of hedgehogs.
Like that's going to flatter me, a hedgehog.
You know, everyone's got a thing. That could be your ultimate fantasy.
Or to dress up as a hedgehog and hang out with crazy hedgehogs.
I've seen weirder things here.
But
and at Dragon Con. What is your David question?
I was just wondering, actually primarily for Stephen and Carol. I was wondering if you guys, when you received scripts from previous writers like Toby or Neil, if there were just some scenes that you were like, oh my god, this is amazing, but we can't do it, there's no time.
What a dramatic turn on your performance.
Do you know, we mostly get the really amazing ones on screen. I mean, we do. I mean, it's tough, but if it's really extraordinary, we'll find a way to do it. If it's just medium and expensive, we'll cut it anyway. But if it's really, really good, we do find a way. And you know, and those are smart guys you're talking about. They know the limits of the show, and they know how to, unlike me, to keep it restrained. manage to do it. Mostly we get the really good bits on there for you.
Excellent, thank you. Hi, what's your name and question?
I'm Sarah. I've met you before. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Speaking of fan encounters, I was a Storm fan Amy, you guys met last year. But anyway, I was wondering why am I forgetting English? Oh my gosh.
Start with a noun.
Monkeys?
Okay, monkeys, what are they doing?
Fly.
They're flying monkeys? You're at the Oz panel.
I didn't sleep, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Right, question. What plots would you love to have in Doctor Who? We're gonna pretend it didn't take me a minute.
I didn't understand that. What did you, I'm sorry, what was your question? What?
What plots would you guys love to have in Doctor Who?
Plots. Yeah, what plots? What would you, as the actors, what plots would you like to see happen in the show?
Well, the trouble is, we always give the same answers, don't we? And maybe I should think about it more and give a different one, but we could never afford it, and it would be really impossible to do. But I'm really intrigued by Atlantis, and like the lost city of Atlantis. I know there has been an episode. Which Doctor was it, Stephen? When was it?
Tragically, there have been at least 3 versions of Atlantis and Doctor Who already. But the Underwater Menace with Patrick Troughton had Atlantis in it, and the Time Monster with John Pertwee. And there's another reference to Atlantis somewhere else.
Okay.
So, but we could do it again. To hell with continuity.
I don't know. I like pianos. I really like pianos. So maybe something to do with playing a piano that strings people, and we get trapped inside the piano and have to like dodge all the hammers.
Did you get forced to take piano lessons as a kid?
Yeah, at age 7.
Brilliant classical pianist, Carol.
Thanks.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's fun. Arthur, what do we?
I'm not sure. Rome, yeah, in fact, I'm just going to think, and you guys can answer. I don't know, I think the Doctor should join a band.
Arthur. Oh, Karen Bates.
Our band.
We sang Bohemian Rhapsody yesterday, right?
You say sang?
Well, it wasn't really.
We shouted
really loud.
Our way through it.
We're not in.
Again.
When did this turn into Price is Right? What are you yelling? $1! Listen, you can totally use this if you want, Stephen Moffat. I was thinking about this really awesome piece where the Doctor shows up in Punxsutawney in Groundhog Day and tries to figure out the time loop that Bill Connors is stuck in. You never see Bill Murray's face. You just always see like his back at the scenes in the movies. I thought a lot about this. You see the scenes at the ends of the scenes that we know, and then the Doctor comes in and he's trying to sort out why this man is stuck in this like 10,000 year time loop. So, I mean, you're welcome. I'm really sorry for everything I just said in the last minute and a half. What is your name?
Well, I mean, you can call me sexy. Hello, my thief, orangey girl, and the pretty one. Okay, I'm gonna drop the accent now because I'm really bad at it. My question was, have there ever been any like little objects or pieces on set, maybe from the TARDIS, that you've been like really tempted to just kind of stick in your bag when you leave?
I've done it.
We've done it.
I took the binoculars.
Yeah.
Although, it's,
Sorry.
Yeah. We've robbed various bits of TARDIS.
You just kind of go, because if we break it so often, just go, oh no, it's broken, don't worry, I'll take off it.
Steal the time rotor. Arthur, steal the time rotor.
I've been asking for bigger costumes just so I can fit this.
How many people have been to the Doctor Who experience in London? When you go, at the end of it, there's a case with all the sonic screwdrivers and tens is missing. And I was like, oh, where's the 10th Doctor screwdriver? And very flatly, the guide said, Mr. Tennant decided to keep that one.
I think that's a doctor's prerogative, man. You know, after 4 years service in the TARDIS, a Sonic is the least that you can be. Well, that happened by mistake. It was just designed that way, and you know, because it was never meant to flick. I was meant to just put it up. But I got it, and I was using it, and it came out of like, sort of like a flick, like riff in the Jets. And I just thought, cool. And so it just sort of happened that I started flicking it around.
What is your name, and what's your question?
Hi, my name is Rochelle. My question's for all the actors. I'm a theater major in college right now, and I was wondering if you had any particular theater roles you've always wanted to play.
Ooh. Yeah, yes, of course.
Yes.
I'd love to do the Crucible.
Yeah, John Boxer. Amazing.
I'd like to play Lady Macbeth.
I'll play Macbeth then. Yeah. You'd be a good Lady Macbeth.
I could make a great Macbeth.
Oh, thanks. I just want to play a villain, a really bad villain.
Did you always want that, or is it just like playing such a good character for so long, it's sort of like, oh, now I want to destroy?
No. I've kind of always wanted to play a villain. Yeah.
Awesome.
Not for a while.
Yes, next question.
We have time for one more question.
Aww. And then she was ripped to shreds. Her last words were, we have time for one more question. And then never heard from again. They say she's buried under Hall H.
Sadly, there is no longer any time for your question.
What is your question?
Hi, my name is Steve Park. And okay, so this question is for the entire panel. All of you have been working together for quite some time, and I was wondering if you've noticed any weird or interesting habits amongst each other.
How long have we got? Oh my
They all come out when we're like a little bit nervous or something.
What, the weird and interesting ones? Okay, this is one of Karen's when she's a bit nervous, and I'm constantly going, stop it, stop doing your lips, stop it. She picks her lips all day, every day, all day. She rips the skin off.
It's my thinking face. Like, how do you think?
Like this. And yeah.
Matt does this when he's sort of like trying to get in the zone, and he's like, he goes, brah, brah. Yeah, did you not know he's doing that? No, some people talk to you about that.
Have they?
Brah.
Actually, this is an intervention. We wanted to. We just all 30,000 people here.
Arthur's wonderful when he's grumpy.
Yeah, he turns into dad.
He turns into dad mode.
Yeah.
Anti-lunges.
Lunch a lot.
Yeah.
I quite like looking at